brothers. Tell your girl this. Tell the neighbors this. Tell your family this. Tell the whole community this. Everything relies on your focus, on your dedication, on your work ethic, on your ability to get up and get after it in this life. That's number one. Because to be a man, you have to move a certain way. And you don't become a man just because you turn 19, 20, 21. Over the years, bro, you develop yourself into a full-grown man. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, you got it all going on. What is this going to take? It's going to take your individual efforts, focus, determination, working through hard times while everybody else is partying, while everybody else is doing a bunch of dumb shit. What are you doing? Staying focused, staying disciplined, taking care. Every man that is a man needs that kind of time in his life. You can have a relationship, you can have a whole ass family of your own and still be able to do those things. Why? Because it's what you have to do. And if you don't, everything falls apart. That's the thing. If you don't can do it, everything falls apart. You will become a man that is not even good enough. You will become a man that slowly over time gets picked apart. You will fade. Everything goes to shit because you're not at your best. Your masculinity is not at its best. So you have to stay away from people and things that's going to affect that. Because as a man, you have to be at your best, which takes focus, which takes time. Professional athletes, people, successful entrepreneurs, people like us, it takes time. We have to be doing our thing. That's what we do. Professional athletes, entrepreneurs, they take time away from family. They take time away from things to dedicate themselves to be in the right headspace so they can operate at their full potential, because that's what's important. You need that kind of time in your life. You don't have it, you fall. Everything falls apart for a man when that kind of stuff is not in play. And I'm telling you guys right now, there are so many men in this world who are not living up to what they should be because they can't get that kind of focus going on for whatever reason it might be. They're wasting too much time. They're doing too much dumb shit. The focus is not there. Too many distractions. Things is going on. Everything falls apart. Nothing is ever built without sheer will and determination and focus. I got myself currently to where I am today from taking so many years of focus. That's what it takes. UFC fighters, they're not around their families for the most part, bro. When they're in training camps and stuff like that, Dustin Poirier, he flies to Florida, Fort Lauderdale, wherever he goes, and he gets away from his family when he's in training camp so he can provide for his family. And guess what? They're very happy with the results because he's a man. He puts in the time, he puts in the effort, paid in full. He can do what he does for his family. That's what us men are supposed to do. We feel at our best when we're doing that. We feel at our best when we're taking care of our families. When we take care of the people around us. When we can do so much for the people around us, we feel at our best. We feel at our worst when we are useless. When we don't put in the work, when we don't put in the time, when we don't put in the efforts, when we do not take action, we feel like life just sucks. Life doesn't make no sense. It sucks. Everything sucks. Because something's missing. And you know, as a young man, it's tough because you want to be successful so bad, bro. You want to be successful so bad. And you would do anything to get it. Which is why one day you will. Because you're that one that is willing to do whatever it takes. But if you think it's all right for time to just pass you by, to not put in that work, to not focus, it's going to be a tough road. It takes a lot, man. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of alignment. And really, you know, spending those years doing your thing. Lots and lots of years and never getting away from it. Never letting anything or anybody pull you away from it. It has to stay. It has to remain. That's what makes you a man. Like my uncle as well. Big time fisherman. He sold his gear and stuff for a lot of money. I think he's 70 some now, but fished his whole life. He got up every day, real early, works all day, comes home at night. And when he gets home from work, he goes back into his barn and works even more. His wife's not complaining. His wife is in the house. She's not complaining whatsoever. Why? Because he's doing what he's doing for the family. That's what we're for. So that is what a lot of you guys have to understand, because women of today's generation, they want your time, they want your attention, they want your money, they want your love, they want your care, they want your support. They'd crawl on your skin if they could. This is just what women are like of today's generation. A lot of them can't get all these things of what they want in one man because it's not possible. And guess what? A man can't get all of what he wants in you either. No women. So there's things that, you know, ain't going to be perfect all the time. That's life. We're only human. There's only so much we can do at once. So that is why so many women today are single, because they think, oh, he can't do this. Oh, he can't do that. This is missing. Da-da-da. Always looking for what's missing. And that is why they stay single. They talk to 100 different men. They get something here, they get something there. They're just using a bunch of men and they're single. They get older and now they can't find anyone to take them seriously because they're older. They could not appreciate the man that was in front of them. They could not appreciate that hardworking man who pretty much checks off all the boxes. But she had to find what wasn't there. And guess what? You miss out on something like that, you pay the rest of your life. There's some shit you can't take back sometimes. There's people a long time ago in the past that I dated before. They thought they're all cool and dandy in the moment. Just like it's nothing. They don't care. They're going to leave you with a second thought. And guess what? Once that's done, it's done. There is no retries. There is no second attempts. It's done. You want to do some dumb shit? Done. We are not reigniting that candle. Why? That's the way you thought. That was your choice. Those were your decisions. I didn't do that. You thought you were so smart. They live a few years of life and then desperately want to come back. Because there wasn't anything else out there like you. Oh my God, looking around. What do we say? You try to tell them, you try to warn them. This is a typical modern female today. Usually making the worst mistakes possible and pay for it later because you couldn't keep it together. Thought you were smart. You thought you were. That's the thing here. You really thought you were. Try to tell you otherwise. Don't listen, no. No, don't listen. That's the thing. So, there's a reason men have led since the beginning of time, and women have catered to those men. But today, the best men still get left because these women are ultra delusional. They think the grass is greener on the other side. They think what's missing is going to be in somebody else. They think something else better is out there. There was not. It's going to be very lonely. It's going to be very lonely when you realize, nothing quite hit like that. Nothing quite hit the way you hit. So now, they're in over their head. And you just get better over that little bit of time apart. You just get even better, bro. More fit, better looking, wiser, richer, more established, more status. As for them, they sink. I'm not even saying none of this to be mean. It's just the truth. It's what happens. So, hard-working men who are very dedicated and are disciplined deserve more respect than they get today. That is what's going on. And, you know, this world's just it's a big shit show is what it is. Big, stupid shit show. People don't know what to think no more, bro. People don't even know what they're doing. Like I mentioned in a video recently, like you look at even the young people today, the grade 12 graduation, they all look like they're graduating grade 6. It's sad. What has this world come to? It's because people are born like this nowadays. That's all they see is just this. Everything that goes on in the world, they don't see what goes on in real life, which means you get the fuck up, you take action, you do what you have to do as a man or a woman. You have to pick up this and take a drink. You have to move your feet. You have to go to the gym. You have to eat good meals. You gotta wake up and get the fuck up. You gotta shower and get going. You gotta work. You gotta hustle. You gotta study. You gotta take care of business. You gotta keep the machine going. We're machines. I just don't understand, bro, how people are so stunned today. It blows my mind. It's honestly arrogance at this point. Because not everyone is that stupid. It's the arrogance that holds people back. It's like, bro, you want to get more muscle and you want to cut that body fat. Up the fucking protein intake and stop eating sweets. Up the protein intake, man. What are you even thinking? What do you think happens? It's just ridiculous, man. People complicate shit so bad. People's just so afraid to take action and to do something that's going to help them and benefit them. Bro, I was starving as a teenager. I was starving to just do better, to get better. Like, what else are you going to do? Rot? Brain rot? What are you going to do? You're just looking at what everyone else is going to do. What are you going to do? This video definitely applies to men. It can apply to women as well. Women might not be as intense, as fierce, as ambitious, although some women are. Some women live their lives being ambitious, and you can do whatever you want to do with your life. But every gender, everyone to a degree, man and woman, has to take care, has to get shit done, has to take life seriously, has to stop making excuses, has to do better, be better, learn, earn, healthier. Like, the list goes on, man. Like, people are their own reason of their own struggle. And I get it. You can work as hard as you can for 5 years and you didn't get that breakthrough you wanted just yet. But bro, that's what the struggle is about. Do you want a few years of hardships, or do you want 50, 60, 70 years of hardships? What do you want? Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Life has to change. I have to change. Myself has to change. This is all going to change. I'm sick of this shit. I'm fed up. I'm going to make a change. I'm going to do this. I don't care how I feel. It's not going to feel that great in the beginning because I'm not used to the things that I'm about to put myself through. Do it. What are you waiting for? What is holding you back? Get yourself up. Piss yourself off. You're not going to die. You're not going to die. You're not going to die. Repeat with me. I'm not going to die. I just don't understand how people can't feel these feelings inside. Like, how can you just be trapped? How can you just trap yourself down and expect life to just but just by sitting there, life's just going to lift you up and bless you? It's not going to happen. It doesn't happen that way. You bless yourself by getting up, getting after it. And like I said, this definitely applies to men. And it can to women. Life can be very cruel, but you're being cruel to yourself. You're being arrogant to yourself. You don't want to go to that level, bro. You don't want to push yourself there. You don't want to go through those times. You don't want that smoke, man. You don't want that work. You don't. Because if you did, you would put yourself through it. You're not doing it, man. You're not doing it. And don't freak out. Don't freak out, bro. Calm down. Just focus on doing the work every day. It doesn't have to be this crazy rage. Calm down. Just focus on today. Do the work today in a calm manner. I don't go to the gym just freaking out. I know what I'm doing. It's intelligent work. It's smart work. It's some hard work, but it's still smart. And it's precise and it's efficient. And I get out and I eat right and I do my stuff right and I do everything right. Why? Because I've learned. You have to learn how to move. If you don't like your results, something is wrong, man. Learn how to move correctly. Eat better. Work out better. Have better form. Change your workout. Like something's not right. Something is off. So if we don't like the results in our life, it's on us. We have to change that. We first need the hunger to change that. That is what we need. Because if you're not hungry, bro, it's funny because my stomach just growled. If you're not hungry, nothing's going to change. Because you need that type of do or die motivation. That's what you need. That is what I had for many, many, many years, and I keep that drive alive inside of me. I'm so accustomed to living that way. It's just in me. You have to be fierce. You have to be competitive. Bro, it's funner. Life is better when you're competitive. Life gets shittier when you want to get softer, relax more, do fun things and activities more. You do that shit for too long, life starts to suck. It starts to feel things feel stagnant. You don't feel like you have purpose. You don't feel like your drive's not as much anymore. Like things aren't good. That's not the way a man wants to feel. Men want to feel competitive, fierce, energy on point. You want to put in that work. You want to make a difference. You want to do shit. And it's on us to be that way. It's on us to stay that way. It's on us to be that way for everyone around us, bro, for our families, like I said. And if our families don't want us to be that way, they're holding us back. They want to keep us trapped. They want to keep us stuck. They want to keep us weak. They don't understand. I had family before who tried to hold me back. Guess what? Get out of my way. I got shit to do. You don't understand how much work ahead of me that I have, and you're trying to waste my life. You're trying to waste my time. I'm trying to do better to make everybody else better, but you can't see that because you view things differently. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. Like, what the fuck do you think we are? Just a fucking inflatable teddy bear that's just gonna lay there, and we got shit to do. Is what we got. That is what we got to do. So, oh man, more men need to understand this. And this is what's going to make you happiest, bro. And not only happiest, fulfilled. It's not even about the happiness. It's about the fulfillment and the joy and the energy that it's going to bring. That's what's important. And anytime your energy's on point, bro, and you come around loved ones, you come around your girlfriend, you come around your family, they're going to like you even more. Why? Because you're on point. Your energy's on point. Your attention is just like, they just want to gobble you up. As weird as that sounds, they just want to be around you all the time. But here's the thing. If you let them around you all the time, you're not focused like you should be now. So there comes a time where, you know what, like, you can't. You can't see your family as much. You can't see some people as much. You can't see friends as much. And those types of people will never understand. Because they are not ambitious. They don't have an ambitious bone in their body, but you do. It takes that type of focus. It takes that type of determination. And you will make everyone's life great again. And with that being said, that's the end of this video. God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top. Get your fucking head straight. Let's go.